everyone had a phenomenal day, man. There wasn't anything particular I wanted to talk, but I definitely wanted to communicate with you guys in a way of either potentially how I am feeling now or how I've been feeling. You know, I've been practicing my natural. I've been pouring into my gifts and talents lately, and it's been refreshing. It's been refreshing. It's fun. Um, it's something I want to work at. I'm looking at the footage. I'm improving. I'm I'm you know putting myself in God's hands, kind of a thing. I was literally the last video I watched before I started this live was a guy named Terrence Howard. He was talking about how Denzel said like you have to open your hands to to let God give you opportunities. Put opportunities in your hand. Put money in your hand. And it's funny. It's something that I noticed myself that like automatically you like you keep your hand clenched. Personally, my palm itches a lot. Thank God. But like um, you got to keep your hands open so your blessings. Excuse me, to catch all your blessings. Um, it's something I noticed too. I think as opposed to hands, I think it's more along for myself, it's arms. I realized that I cross my arms a lot. Um, and I always felt as if, how do I describe it? I feel as if it's a balance thing or a posture thing. That's how I always that's how I always articulated it. That's how I always processed it. Where if I'm going to listen, if I'm going to stand there, if I'm going to be present, cross my arms. And it's just natural. It's more of a comfort thing. But I'm not sure what what am I making myself comfortable for? Is it for like a tough conversation? Is it just like preparing myself to be disappointed or something along those lines? I haven't exactly found out, but I'm gonna actually take note of it. I'm gonna take note of it. But no, as of recently, I've been dancing. I've been funny enough, like my workouts isn't this like not working out so much, but more dancing. I want to be able to chat jumping right now. Idris, how are you doing? Cognac, I'm great, bro. Are you from Turkey? That's what's up. I know three or four girls from Turkey, and they're amazing people. One of them especially. So shout out to Turkey. Mr. Guy, I'm blessed, bro. I'm amazing. I'm just talking right now. I'm just going through a kind of mental flush, essentially, of giving y'all update what's going on with my life, what I've been up to, talk perspective, just really talk. Give hopefully leave somebody inspired by the end of it. You know what I mean? So, shout out to the UK. I'm from Canada. I'm from Canada. So, and it's finally heated up. It hit 10 degrees today, I think. It hit 10 degrees, and like I felt the wind and air on my skin for the like my like my skin for the first time in at least 6 months. It felt amazing. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate you. You're a king. You're a king as well. You're a king as well. Shout out all the kings and queens in the chat. You know what I mean? There can only be one pirate king, and he is I. But outside of that, y'all, everybody out here, are kings and queens, and I hope you guys treat yourselves like that. You know, I was talking about this in my live, and on my well, yeah, my live yesterday. How I was watching this clip of someone speaking. I can't remember the guy's name, but basically, he was saying, "What if Michael Jordan lost his memory?" Essentially, if Michael Jordan lost his memory and he worked at McDonald's, so you walk inside of McDonald's and someone's telling you, uh, you walk inside McDonald's, you see Michael Jordan, you start losing, or LeBron James, like Kobe, RIP, like whoever it is, Steph Curry, you're like, oh, aren't you Michael Jordan, the best player of all time? Aren't you LeBron James, a superstar? Aren't you Steph Curry, best shooter ever? They're losing it, and the person's like, yeah. So what do you want to order? And it's because they lost their memory, right? They can't recall all the uh, they can't recall all the accomplishments and all the acclamations and heights that they've managed to reach thus far. And you keep on trying to talk to them and tell them like, hey, you guys, yes, my love,
Can I please have something to eat?
you didn't finish your food.
Can I please have pineapple?
We can. These are some grapes. You want grapes?
Can I please have that fruit and the container?
Yes, you got the fruit and dinner.
Mommy can come.
Yeah, go get it.
Thank you.
Let's eat it upstairs. So
Huh?
let's have it. Eat it upstairs. So okay.
Let's see. I'm going to baby to give it to me.
Okay.
You don't have to go upstairs.
You're the bestest.
For you don't
I don't mind going upstairs. No, I just want you to eat it upstairs. I don't want you to bring the food downstairs.
But actually, but I know your feet are gonna hurt because I know you're gonna go up, down, up, down.
Yeah, that's what Daddy does. So back to the story. I had to deal with my little baby. You have this individual who is the top of the top, best of the best, and he doesn't remember who he is. Essentially, how he was basically saying is like, the guy kept on saying, but you're Michael Jordan. And then Michael Jordan is basically like, well, would you like fries with that? Obviously, right? Because you work at um don't take no offense, man. I'm from heaven. Ain't no offense taken. I just look, honestly, I'll continue my story in a second. When it comes to like geographics, I don't think it's that deep. I don't look at I don't look at the planet like that deep. You know what I mean? Like, you're American, you're UK, you're Japanese, you're Chinese, you're Ukrainian, you're this, you're that. You're human. You're human. I don't think I'm better than you. I don't think you're better than me. I don't think you'd have better opportunities. I don't think I have better opportunities. I think that we're all human, and that you I don't all right, whoever was here however long ago said, "All right, we're going to take this country who doesn't have independence and give it to them." All right, that's cool. And maybe it could it does play an important part in history and stuff like that. But I just don't hold on to that. You know what I mean? Like Luffy doesn't say like, I'm from the East. Luffy don't rep the East Blue. You know what I mean? He has his home and he cares about his home, but he don't really be like, yo, I'm from the East Blue. It's like, nah, I care about who I care about, and everybody, it doesn't matter what race, background, country you from, you deserve to have your dreams, accomplish your dreams, and be shown respect. You know what I mean? You watch UFC? No, I don't. Most of the time, I am trying to build company. I make music, look after family. That's that's my circle. That's my routine, you know. But the Jordan story, basically, we what if we all just have a fantastic, amazing history or amazing life that we just forgot about? You know what I mean? Like, Mr. Guy brings up UFC. What if like you're the number one UFC athlete in the world, but you just forgot? You So it's like, remember. It's literally, remember who you are. That's what they said in the Lion King. Remember who you are, and it's like you have to remember um, the level. Who do you want to be, and it's to remember that and actually feel it and trying to apply it and take the actions around it. You know what I mean? I was giving my daughter some advice earlier, and I was like, "Oh, I've watched UFC. I've definitely watched UFC. It's just not like my let's go see this guy get stomped in the face. Like that is just not like my everyday choice of things to do. I know it's good though. Like I prefer to learn stuff, you know what I mean? Like even just watching. Appreciate you, Zapper. Likewise. Um I prefer learning something. Like I don't like to watch something if I'm not gonna get something from it. You know what I mean? Entertainment is good. Nothing wrong with it. It's just that's just me personally. Um but yes, what if you are just someone who's so amazing, a UFC fighter, an astronaut, the best cook in the world, and you just forgot? You have to remember who you are and like what's your purpose? What's your purpose for waking up every day? It can't just be to put food on the table. If like God puts food on the table for you. And like you say, oh, you don't work those hours. It's like, well, he created hours for you to work. You know what I mean? Like my boy invented time itself. So remember who you are. If there's any message from the stream, is to remember who you are to create the identity that you want. I was saying that I was talking to my daughter earlier, and I said something. I was like, I gotta take my own advice. So, with that being said, I'm gonna wrap up the stream. A little bit longer than usual, shorter than necessary, perhaps. But hopefully the message came across, y'all. It's your boy Straw Hat. I hope all y'all dreams come true. We will chat in the next one, of course, and love. I can't say that. I can't necessarily say that's the case. Like I'm a Christian, but I've seen a lot of mean Christians. Like it's I funny. I think some of the meaner people I've seen are like not Christians, but like church people. Because there's like a certain level of I'm a church person, so I'm bigger and better than you. Yeah, it's all love. It's all love. It's all love. You know, it's all love at the end of the day. That's what matters most. You know what I mean? So appreciate you, Mr. Guy. Thank you for your input. Thank you for your thoughts. Thank you for watching and commenting. Shout out to everybody who did. Zapper, Raul, David, Furkan, Idris, all y'all. Sending so much love, peace, prosperity, and good energy. Y'all were amazing. Love.